We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Digging in, Bo Bichette, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bichette tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up. Stepping in now,
Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Anthony Santander the next to bat. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Santander, a former Baltimore Oriole. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Striding in, Kevin Cron, and their runners at the corners now.
Number 33, Kevin Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's 1-1. High chopper to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Jays. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Gurriel comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting range.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Let's go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
All set for the start of the inning. Into the box, Danny Jansen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Davis, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Davis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now plate, Bo Bichette, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And they look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls, no strikes. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Full count on his way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now
stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. 1 run is scored. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's safe.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
This one's down to third. Shaw has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that misses for ball 1. Verdugo, the native of Arizona, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with a man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat on the ground to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, I could see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with the runner on second now.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1-0 the count. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bichette is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Anthony Santander is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher.
Look at Pedroia. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
33. Kevin.
At the plate, Kevin Crone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Verdugo is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1.
1-1.
well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Nope.
Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set, here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
But fastball inside, ball
Ball
1.
1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Pedroia stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
2 balls, 2
1-2
strikes.
offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ball 2.
And that misses 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. This is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Chavis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
As a look, now the pitch. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count 0-2.
Swung on and missed. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Santander waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right
Into
fielder,
the box now, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And a little self-preservation down at first. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 for him to this
the
point.
right fielder, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
One. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. See you later. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the
Your
world.
attention, please. Now
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
the batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Jansen. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Danny Jansen becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Now the pitch. Foul. Away. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Jays add. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big
1
knock.
and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there.
He's out.
Throw on to second for the force in the side. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in, Bo Bichette. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 7th inning ready to roll. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to second for 1. On to first to double play.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that last half of the 7th here. So striding in, Michael Chavis. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Charging in is Santander, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's Down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, but it's well fouled. Trying to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Jansen recovers. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kevin Cron. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that misses ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. It's looked at for ball number 2. Two and two. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jonathan Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1 and 2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact.
He's making it nearly impossible for the pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and this one bounds around against the wall. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And there's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter,
and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
A man at third with one away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. Trevor Hildenberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Travis Shaw will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Verdugo looks up. See you later.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Swinging a ground ball to third. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls
to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Jose Peraza is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 3.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Heath Hembry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Anthony Santander. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Number 33.
Riding in once again, Kevin Cron. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hembry, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3 balls,
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready once again, Danny Jansen. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Counts 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2.